What is going on, Shiny Hunters? ThumbBrother2 here, and we are back for yet another Shiny Reaction video. This video, as you can see in the title, is for Shiny Pansage, found after 1,274 encounters between Dual Hunting, Friend Safari, and Pokemon Y, as well as Farfetch'd and Brilliant Diamond. I cannot tell you how incredibly happy I am to actually see this Shiny finally get checked off our bingo board. Actually, that's a lie. I can tell you exactly how happy I am. Now, to give some backstory, we need to go back to two major announcements from Pokemon. The original release of Pokemon Sword and Shield was the first because it was announced that heading into Sword and Shield and all following games on the Nintendo Switch, the National Dex would no longer be included in the games. This announcement unfortunately gained a lot of heat, which personally, I completely understand because I was one of those people in the community that wasn't happy about this in the slightest. I personally still don't really understand why this needed to happen, especially when the Nintendo Switch was a much stronger system and it was able to operate much more better than the Nintendo 3DS as well as the Wii U. Yeah? Remember the Wii U? To tell you the truth, I don't, because I never bought one. That initial event set off a chain reaction that made me write down all the non-Switch Pokemon and try to shiny hunt them when I could. That list originally was so long it included things like Snivy and Tepig, which of course Oshawott was announced as one of the starters for Legends Arceus, so I couldn't include that one. There was the Deerling line and of course the Elemental Monkeys, just to name a few. While trying to collect and gather all Pokemon on a single cartridge of Ultra Moon back as early as mid-2023, I want to say, it wasn't until 2024 in January where things took a drastic turn with the second announcement. And that, of course, was the announcement of the 3DS online services ending in April 8th of 2024. This announcement was unfortunately a huge blow to the nostalgia that I carry for Generation 7. Generation 7 carries such a heavy weight in my heart. It's where I truly started to really get into shiny hunting with SOS hunting, and where I truly believed that Z Crystals and Megas mixed together was the most fun meta that I could have ever experienced in regards to VGC as well as Draft League, excuse me. So, to see that go as well, there was honestly one big question I'm sure on everyone's mind. What in the world was going to happen to Pokemon Bank? Pokemon Bank, of course, is the 3DS's version of Pokemon Home way before Pokemon Home came around. And thankfully, we weren't going to get Strike 3, as it was announced that as long as the software was downloaded onto your 3DS system, Pokemon Bank would continue to live on, and they actually would make it free for everyone that had it downloaded as well. This was all sunshine and rainbows for sure, but now there was a new question on everyone's mind, well, at least on my mind. Just how long will Pokemon and Game Freak continue to maintain Pokemon Bank? As of the date I'm recording this on April 23rd, 2025, I'm still happy to say that Pokemon Bank is still very much alive and well, but I know better than to get comfortable. This is actually the day before pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2 go live in America, and I also know that Pokemon's 30th anniversary is happening next year in 2026. So I'm honestly going to call it now, unfortunately, that upon the announcement of Pokemon Day in 2026, after the release of Legend ZA and whatever Generation 10 announcements we may get, any and all Pokemon will be obtainable in some means or another on the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2, and we will finally see an end to Pokemon Bank sometime next year. So, to go back to that original question, yeah, I am really stoked to have gotten this Shiny Pansage and Friend Safari, because honestly, who knows how many more opportunities to shiny hunt like this we honestly have left. I'm not even going to talk about the amount of Masuda eggs I've hatched at this point, because I'm pretty sure I've touched on it during the reaction as well. With that though, I gotta include a little bit more though. It's in the title, and it's funnier than hell to me. I, for some reason, of course, just struggle to sit and stay awake at certain moments while being live during my shiny hunting streams, and I honestly don't know if this is something I should be concerned about, or if it's just because I go live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 3:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel to get notified when I do go live. But all in all, I say it's finally time to get to the sleepy reaction, everybody. Thank you so much for listening, and enjoy. There it is, baby. There it is, Electro. You just barely left, my guy, but 1274, 1273. That is a shiny Pansage, baby. Yes! Oh my god, man. That is awesome. That is so awesome. We just went over odds a little bit. If we do, let's see. 1274 divided by 2, about 637 when the odds are about 585, so not bad at all. But there it is, man. Friend Safari Hunt's coming through for us, and that is the final grass monkey that I needed. Oh my gosh, this hunt, like I said, I've been doing egg Masuda hunts for this thing in Ultramoon for probably on and off for 2 to 3 years. I did well over at least 1,200 eggs for the first one, but there it is. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this. Hold on. And let's go ahead and we'll set this down. Shiny Pansage on screen, baby. Okay, so Pokeballs, I do believe, yeah. This game also has a good chunk of everything that I need. Safari Ball seems to be really nice, but also I think Netball, right? Netball, no, Nest. Dude, that fits pretty perfectly if you ask me. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw the Nest balls. Alright, let's see. One, two, three. Alright, baby. That is what I'm talking about. Shiny Pansage on screen. That is awesome. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead. You know what? If you know, you know. Since I already got the big green monkey, we got Little Green. We got Little Green the Pansage. Been transferred to box 1. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at that. We can go ahead and leave. Dude, I can't believe we got that in one day. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to wake you up, man. Didn't mean to wake you up. Let's go ahead and get a guess here. So I always go gentle nature guess. Has the gluttony ability, bite, seed bomb, torment, fling. Let's see here. It is sassy. I tried to guess it, but with what I saw, no, it is sassy natured. All right, let's go ahead, toss this thing into a battle, and we can a trampo time. Nah. I'm gonna be doing a couple other things before I do some trampo stuff, man. Maybe a little bit longer. Let's see. Who do I want to set aside? I'll set my starter. I'll set Aberforth aside. We'll keep suction cups. All right. Well. First off, before anything, it is raining over here. Oh my gosh, that is heavy rain. Let's go ahead and fly. Trampo time, maybe soon. We definitely have had a really nice break from it. Let's see. Let's go to Shallower City for a specific reason, I believe. My neck just popped so well. Okay. Let's get on our rollerblades and let's go down here. It's raining everywhere. Where's my Goodra when I need one? We'll go in the cave. Okay, we're in Reflection Cave. We got regular Solosis, and we got Little Green, the shiny Pansage. I finally got him. Baby. Okay, let's go ahead and Seed Bomb. We'll do it one more time. One more tossing. Once again, we got a regular. We got a horde of Roggenrola, and then we got Little Green, the shiny Pansage. Thank you guys so much for watching this. This is just going to be for the portion part of the video. If you liked, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more fun shiny reactions coming up. But I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.